Good evening, Ian Cooper here. I hope this finds you well. We didn't have any new trades last week because the markets are still insanely overvalued and stretched. And we can see that here in the Dow Jones, the Nasdaq, and the S&P 500. They're all stretched to the upside. Even the Shiller PE ratio continues to climb higher, nearing its all-time high of about 44.2. Moving forward this week, all eyes are on the Federal Reserve and interest rates. In fact, according to the CME FedWatch tool, the market is predicting a 25 basis point cut on Wednesday afternoon at the conclusion of the Federal Reserve's two-day policy meeting, with a small chance of a 50-point cut. Last week's mixed inflation readings, cooler month-over-month August wholesale price data, and hotter consumer price data did not derail expectations for a total of 75 basis points of Fed cut reductions before year end. In fact, another 25 basis point cut has now entered the conversation for January of next year. Investors will also be most attentive to Fed Chairman Jerome Powell when he holds his post-meeting news conference at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday after the Federal Reserve's decision. Now, despite a good deal of uncertainty in the markets, we are still seeing opportunity. Look at Apple, for example, symbol AAPL. After catching strong support, shares of Apple are just starting to pivot higher. Last trading at 234.07, we'd like to see the stock initially retest 240 a share. One way to trade potential upside in Apple is by buying the open, the AAPL, October 17, 2025, 2:35 calls on Monday morning. Another one to consider is Advanced Micro Devices, symbol AMD. As we can see in this chart, AMD is just starting to break higher after finding strong support at around 150. It's also just starting to rebound from overextensions on RSI, MACD, and Williams percentage range. And from its last traded price of 158.57, we would like to see AMD retest 170 next. One way to trade a potential pivot higher is by buying to open the AMD October 10th, 2025, 160 calls at market on Monday morning. We are working on new trade ideas, but we also want to wait to see what happens next with the Federal Reserve, global issues, and domestic issues as well. So please stay tuned for more. As always, we don't want to rush trades out the door. That's a great way to lose money. So we'd rather be patient and find quality trades. Right now, we're going to stick with Apple and AMD as our new trades for this week. With that, have a great week ahead. If you have any questions, comments, or anything that we can help with at any time, reach out and we will get back to you as quickly as possible. Take good care, and thanks so much.